if you're clicking on this video, I know what you're thinking, clickbait. So to not clickbait you, let me start with here. Did I make more last year on YouTube than my store? Yes. Am I closing my store because of that? Yes. Done. That's all you got. Then you can leave now. But if you want to hear the story behind it, stay tuned. I started doing YouTube about 2 years ago. The YouTube channel I was just reaching out to other musicians and to people, gear freaks out there on Facebook. A friend of mine said, hey, could you please move the videos over to YouTube so I can download them and listen to them when I'm going to work, because I can't download what's on Facebook. I have to have internet service. I did that. The channel did really well. It grew at a really great rate. It's 1,000 million times bigger than I ever envisioned. In my wildest dreams, I dreamed of like 500 subscribers, right? I was just like, yeah, if I could do that, that'd be amazing. This is crazy. I know there are huge YouTube channels out there. This is still a small channel in some ways, and then a huge channel in some ways. So again, I don't want to discredit or credit anything. So let's start with this. I love doing YouTube. I love doing this. I love interacting with you guys in video, in email, in text. I love this. My only downside of this so far has been every day I know that I let down hundreds of people every day because I don't get to all the communiques that I want to. I just don't have the time. And I feel bad about that. And I keep telling myself, I go, well, if I get the time, I'm going to do that. If I get the time, I'm going to do that. And I've created all these ways I think I can do that. I've had the store for 12 years. I have a lesson academy. I have 2 partners. There's 3 of us. We have a lesson academy together, the music store together, and then I have repair. The interesting part is this year particularly, this 2016, I had a bunch of instances that were not so pleasant, and it involved the store and manufacturers and YouTube. And here's what you please understand. I've done almost 300 videos on YouTube. Of the 300 videos, the majority of the videos are not reviews. They are 5 things you don't know videos, or interesting fact videos, or how to do videos. There's just all kinds of videos like that. Of the reviews, 60% of the videos are products that are available in the shop, but 40% were not. So 4 out of 10 are not even available in the shop. They were not products you could even get from the businesses I'm partnered into. Of the 60%, I didn't tell the partners what I was doing, so they didn't know to stock, and we didn't know to stock that stuff because I wasn't thinking about it that way. I really gone out of my way to separate the 2 businesses, and a lot of people find it interesting that I've done that, and here's why I did it. I see YouTube as 2 entities. There are reviewers and demonstrators. Now, I understand you have to demonstrate to review and vice versa, but when I see a channel that is just showing you the best an instrument can do and a best a product can do, and they're doing a really fancy video or even a low-key video, but they're just not really critiquing it anyway, they're just, just kind of showing it to you, that's a demonstration. A lot of demonstration videos are videos that are connected with retail outlets or manufacturers, ironically. Reviews to me are like movie reviews, where it's you have no affiliation with the movie, and whether you like it or not is on you, and then whether you like it or not, you really need to give some kind of justification for your logic to give it a good review. And so I feel like sometimes it's hard to be a reviewer if you're if you have you're going to have bias. Everybody has a bias, but if you have an affiliation. So to me, if you have an affiliation with anything, your review is going to be kind of slanted. Now, I'm not discrediting anything about that, but I just want you to be aware of one thing that's important. In the 2 years I've been doing YouTube videos, I have never received a single penny from any manufacturer for any video, period. Or anything, for anything. Nothing. Not a single penny. No one has given me any money. Just you guys. Through ad revenues, through t-shirt sales, which have been epic. You guys buying t-shirts like crazy. And Patreon, right? All those services is how I've been receiving funds. I've received no funds from manufacturers. The problem is that the store is not becoming the main source of revenue for me personally anymore. But the store is becoming the hindrance, and here's why it's becoming the hindrance. The manufacturers that I deal with in the store have been very upset. I've upset about a dozen or 2 dozen manufacturers in the last year or so. Because when you review things, you don't give it a stellar review, they don't seem to be very happy about it. Now, if you're just a YouTube person or somebody on these formats doing it, they don't seem to say anything to you. But because I have the shop, they feel like they have this ability to talk to me. So I take their call and basically I get browbeat for 20 minutes about it. Now, they can't do anything to me. It's interesting because I know if I didn't have the shop, they wouldn't even put a thought into it. I think it's because I'm affiliated with them, say they feel like I have more potential to damage their product. But it really all came to head at the NAMM show this year. At the NAMM show, what I felt was a really cold shoulder. 2 friends went with me this year, on different days. And they agreed that when talking to manufacturers, there was definitely some manufacturers were really happy to see me, but most were not. And it seems like they seemed really upset with what I was saying and doing. And again, mostly they have those dual relationships. My partners have been fantastic, and they have taken the brunt of this. And there is also a confusion with the partners because you guys sometimes will contact the store entity for information about the channel, and they don't know what to say or do because they're not affiliated in that way, and vice versa. So that was all coming to a head. But the interesting part of all this was that at this point, the Lesson Academy keeps me very busy. The repair keeps me very busy. So I wasn't really involved with retail for the last year anyways. I've been in and out of that, and it's been pretty problematic, to get my time there and taking time away from doing other stuff that I really enjoy doing, like content like this. So I'll be increasing the amount of content I'll be doing. I'll be increasing the amount of time I'm putting in this. I have other things coming up too that are really great. I really appreciate you guys buying t-shirts. You guys, that alone has been fantastic. I've added like 5 new t-shirts to the style of t-shirts, and there's just been all kinds of stuff coming, so it's been great. That is what's going on. Very long video, I'm sorry. But again, the question is, did I make, that was the question that started all this, did I make more last year off YouTube than I did in my store? The answer was yes. Am I closing my store? Yes. Is it because of YouTube? It is a lot because of YouTube. Now, the store is not going out of business, so there's no liquidation sale, I'm sorry. And because of obligations to customers, we're not going to just like shut it off. The Lesson Academy shares the same building, so it's going to stay there. If it moves, it will be within a year or so, and it will be within a half a block, so it doesn't matter. And the store will live on Reverb for a while because, again, there's a lot of inventory to liquidate out through time. It takes a while. And there's obligations to customers with orders coming in, and those orders will keep coming in. And so that's what's going on with that. And so I guess I really mean it when I say it this time. As always, thank you guys so much for your time and know your gear.